Check.
Yeah, I hear you.
Check.
Goddamn building.
Wednesday. First week of the year, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Good. Happy New Year.
and then sad work week.
But you know the vibes. How was your week though?
Oh man, it's chaos. You would have thought that you know you would have thought people forgot that this is just the beginning of the year. This is how it happens, but organized chaos so far. No real issues that you know what I mean. We can't handle. It's just it's a rough start for us at where I work, man. But
Mm-hmm.
nothing you can't handle, man. How about you?
It's funny at work because the last 6 weeks of the year, everybody kind of go the extra mile. Everybody's doing a little extra, trying to help everybody else out. Not that bonuses are on the line, but you kind of want to end the year on a high note, and everybody did that. First week, everybody clocking in, but they on vacation. You know what I mean? So, but work is still there. Like the emails still coming, inbox still getting filled up. So, I feel like people are fighting the urge to not work while you're at work, and it's not working. Like, you know what I mean? So, outside of that, though, everything's all right. Production is down. Tomorrow's another day, man. Hopefully, get some more out the crew, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was talking to another coworker the other day. It's just you still like shaking off the rest of the holiday of resting, of just waking up and chilling. If you were fortunate enough to be off during the holidays, yeah, it's a transition to start the year off.
Big facts.
Yeah. But hey, man, listen, we are back. It's our first live of 2024, man. Happy New Year to anyone who is tuning in with us. It's pretty much a rough start for the live for us here tonight. You know what I mean? But we're gonna push through it, man, like we always do.
All right, man. Shout out to happiness and well wishes to the community, man. It's always feel like as you're right now. But I mean, peace and love as always. I'll speak to you soon, but you know the vibes.
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, man, happy New Year. Listen, man, let's just go through this. Let's get it out the way. Are we really still going through all of the New Year resolution stuff, or are we just like, what, it is what it is. We'll see if we get it done.
I think after 30, it's just like you ain't want to do it. Like, just keep it real with yourself at this point. Like, you ain't want to do it. If you want to do it, you would have did it on December 15th. Like, don't let January 1st be the day for you to turn the I'm doing it now hat on. You know what I mean? You gotta, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta hit your Michael Jackson, do the man in the mirror. You know what I mean? Really, just understand yourself and trick yourself to be ready somehow, somewhere. But try to do it before the first. So so you ain't got to get ready on the first. You did, But no more resolutions. I really don't. I don't even want to hear people shit no more.
Nah, very true, man. I mean, yeah, we talked about it on the last live of the year. Just coming into the new year with mindset, and yeah, if you ain't ready before the new year, it's going to be kind of hard to just turn the switch on and get it done. It's really just, figure it out, move through, all that good stuff.
Yo, man, hey, what time is it? That's still early. Like, we was a little late. Give it a couple more minutes on a Wednesday. But the New Year's, man. It's always a great celebration. It's dope because you feel 12 o'clock is the deadline, but that's really when it starts. So, like, as far as the party atmosphere kind of kicking up a notch, you know what I'm saying? But shouts to Mage and Denise is always hosting an awesome event. But we'll get into that. But it was super dope, though. I really enjoyed my time this time of year.
Yeah. I think it's become such a tradition that's dope to see everybody because throughout the year, you're super busy. If we're not doing something with the kids, it's for the kids. So it's the one time where the kids are there, but you can kind of have a good adult time at the same time. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's cool to have that go-to for the end of the year, man, because And I know at some point I'm probably not gonna want to go nowhere. I'm probably just gonna want to watch a good movie, and then once this New Year's, fall asleep, or even fall asleep before New Year's. So I don't know.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, this past weekend, with it going into the Sunday, Monday vibe, I was just like, we did mad laundry on New Year's Eve. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go shoot the text out, like, yo, man, I can't find nothing black, right? But I'd have been lying. I got nothing but black in my closet. But that'd have been a straight up lie. But I'm super happy. Yeah, we had to make it out and showed up for a little bit. I had mad fun on the low.
Yeah, no doubt.
But hey, man, I do have a bone to pick with you, man. Like, I know, Denise and Major are big friends of mine, but they're bigger friends of yours. So, we did it straight to you, via them. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna take my pick up with them because they're the host. So I gotta take it up with you, man. It's the second year in a row we've been out there, man, having fun, drinks flowing, kids running around, breakfast, and all right, let me break it down for those that don't know. Like last year now it's 2024. We're talking 22 going into 23. It seemed to be it was a major fight a major game that evening or something like that, right? Yeah. Game's on, everybody's enjoying it. Game's so good, like the post game. Everybody looked at the clock and said, yo, it's 12:05. You got 12:05 too? Everybody's looking around and looking at the clocks. Yeah, it's 12:05. I said, oh man, we missed the countdown. He's like, it don't matter. We're all here to enjoy the fun anyway. So it was what it was. But this year, hey, I looked at a lot of people in the eye and said, hey, we won't be missing it this year, right? It's like, nope, not this time. You know what I mean? Man. The stream delay. Nobody got cable no more, right? So everybody either got the YouTube TV or the Hulu TV or the Amazon TV or something like that. So everybody's there, and the DJ's in the other room, and I'm curious to know what kind of connection he had. Because he was a little bit ahead of us the whole time. We was like at 17, 18 seconds left. Yeah. He was like, 3, 2, 1. What's the DJ drinking? Like, is he passing that? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's mad early, and then my daughter's like, no, Dad, look, it's really 12 o'clock. And I'm like, everybody's like, 5, 4. I'm like, like 2 years in a row. But shit, at this point now, I'm gonna just consider it good luck, man. But yeah, next year, man, I'm gonna have to have somebody pull out the old cable box and bring it with them and plug it in for old time's sake. Those are never wrong, man.
No, I think we did it right, man. Because it's no different when you're at home watching a game. You hopefully you don't have your phone near you, because I've learned that lesson the hard way. I'm there watching a close game, and my phone pop up and say, "And they win at the buzzer." I'm like, "Who? What?" Like, I'm still watching the game. Nothing has happened on my screen yet. What do you mean the game's over? So I think that we did the right thing by just following the stream, riding with that, man. That's all we could do. We, like you said, nobody has cable no more, so you just go with what's on TV. But yes, Audrey, we were late. We were very late to our old New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. You know what I mean? It was
kind of like, hey, man, we was on time. Everybody was ready. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody was dressed. Everybody was inside the house. It's just that 15-second delay is real, man. That's a real thing. What's up, man? What's up, Chef Cheryl in the building? She chefed it up over the weekend, as always, bringing in the new year with all the goodies and whatnot. What's up, Audrey? Tanya in the building, as always. Do appreciate you. But yeah, man, good times, man. Good times. I have no complaints. But shouts to the cigar room in the back, man. I didn't expect it. Shouts to Major. He always knows how to host a party. But yeah, that shit was mint because it was freezing outside. It was freezing outside, but not in the tent. Not in the tent.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It was a dope setup. So, just once again, Happy New Year to everybody who's joined us a little late, but we appreciate you joining, period, because we know this week was probably a rough start if you went back to work or went back to whatever you do. Whatever you do, we salute you, as you always know. That's all I'm saying. So now, as we start, right, I got a funny story, man, and this is where I always feel like karma is greater than discipline, and I'll explain. So I have a loofah, right? You know what I'm saying? I've transitioned from the washcloth to the loofah. And yeah, man. So now, my loofah is usually like nobody bothers it. It's in this own little corner in the shower, so I know where it's at. It's all good, right? So one day I come in there and the loofah's like unraveled, bro. Like it looked like somebody was just went savage with it, and yeah, it's like somebody went savage with it, and I don't know what happened. So now, I'm looking at my son, and I'm like, he's the only one that could have done something to it. Like I know I didn't mess it up. I know my wife don't bother it, so it got to be him. So I bring him in the kitchen. I mean, I bring him in the bathroom. I'm like, yo, the hell he was trying to do, man? Like he was trying to like wrap it around your neck, or like I just had all kinds of questions about what the hell he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And Cheryl, listen, as long as I smell good, I don't care what girly stuff
She
that it
called
is.
you a girly man.
I'm proud. I am proud of my loofah transition. All right. So now that happens, right? Yo, I kid you not. A couple days later, Shay gets me a new loofah, right? This is me literally in the shower with the new loofah, man. So I take it off the wrapper. I'm looking at it. And anybody who has a loofah knows there's like a knot around it to keep it a certain way. But the loofah I had before, it had a little more body to it. It was a little, you know what I'm saying? It was better. This one,
With the sense.
look a little cringe, look like a little scrunchy. So I thought that I had to untie the knot to get it to be more Yo, as soon as I untied that shit, I'm there. I'm like, oh no. So now my Shay comes running. She's like, what'd you do? I'm like, babe, this loofah's defected.
I fucked up my new loofah.
Now, not even 2 seconds later, here comes Darius running in like, oh, so you messed up the loofah?
He hit you with the facts. It's like, it ain't just me in the house fucking up loofahs, huh? Huh? That's funny. Like, it's funny. A few years ago, I tried the loofah route. I think I got it on one of those 2-for-1 Axe body spray joints. I mean, body wash where it come with the loofah and the other side like a Brillo pad. So I was like, all right, cool for the rough spots. All right. But you know what I'm saying? But I had that for a little bit, and then like I noticed I had it for too long. It started to unravel on its own right. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? But I just never had the courage to go back into CVS and buy me a new loofah. So I went back to washcloths, is what I know. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm good with that now. But washcloths been getting a bad rap on social media. Like, seen a couple comedians talking about this for poor people, and it felt like it was disguised. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, because there's two white people talking. So I'm like, yeah, what y'all talking about, poor people? What do y'all mean by that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, but I was a little upset about it, but everybody cleans differently. Like, and I heard why people don't wash their legs. So hey, man, whatever happens out there happens out there. But I'm still a firm believer of the washcloth. I think it's needed. My kids feel their hands are big enough to wash their bodies, which is not. But hey, I can only take them to the water. I can't do it for them anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they'll learn. They're gonna learn when they get older, man. You need a washcloth.
Yeah, man, absolutely. But yeah, that was. Listen, people, karma is greater than discipline. You know what I'm saying? Before you tell your kids anything, make sure you don't make the same mistake, because it was just, it happened so quick. And it was like, he got me. I had nothing.
I hate when I'm a hypocrite in front of the kids, and it happens often. But it happens often. It's like, hey, you should be drinking more water. I'm over here pouring a big cup of juice. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? They be like, this nigga full of shit. But yeah, that's for sure. Karma definitely over discipline, man. Got to make sure you crush your T's and I's before you start talking shit in the crib.
All right, man. So let's go on over to the FCP Sports Corner, man.
Ready?
First place I want to start, man. I want to shout out to Savannah James. This is LeBron James' wife. Listen, for several different reasons, awesome businesswoman. Looks like she's an awesome mom. All her kids are doing great. Yes, Audrey, I did have to hold that L. I really did. But there's a rumor mill on social media right now, and I doubt it's true, but people are trying to say that she never takes pictures with men. And I remember putting under one of them, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's actually pretty fucking great. Like, she doesn't put herself in a situation with any strange men to be taking no pictures. But with that, man, if your wife was if you were in the public eye, and would you be okay with your wife taking pictures with random men?
I cut your shirt right there. Right? I'm not in the public eye, and I still don't appreciate it. It'll be super terrible if I wasn't a public eye. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like don't get me wrong, her body, her choice as always. I can't control what's going on when I ain't there. But not a fan of randos in the photos. It's like it makes no sense. Like why, how, like if I was the famous one, it's like my counterpart is not why you're here to watch this game. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so. Yeah, Savannah, she's doing what she got to do in that regard. Like, I'm not fucking the money yet. Back up. I don't even want your. I don't even want my fragrance getting on you by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go. But hey, if that's how she is in the streets, I respect it. I get it. But me personally, I would want my wife to be the same. Don't. Why is that a problem, Tanya? We're not going down this block, Tanya. But
let her clarify. She might be asking why is Savannah not taking a picture with Men of Problems. So
okay. I thought she was talking to me. Like, hey, well, her body, her choice, right, Ken?
Yeah, because I didn't understand why people find it as a problem either. Like, she didn't sign up to take pictures with anybody. It wasn't an event she was having, and she was being standoffish to just the men. Yeah. If I'm just walking out the arena and you want to take a picture and I tell you nicely, no, thank you, that's my right. I don't have to take a picture.
You gotta respect it. Yeah. Outside of like the Queen of England, where you may not have no choice, everybody else say, hey, keep it moving. But it's okay if he does it. Yes, I'm a superstar. Hello, I got to take pictures with all my fans. And half the time, if such and such bought the ticket, I'm just there to help. I think it's dope because he hasn't shamed her in the public eye that I know of. So respect that. And live for one another is dope, especially. Absolutely. Do agree. Lynn 1211 with the dope feedback there. But yeah, man. see, it's always the cooks. It's always the cooks that's cooking something. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cheryl. All right. But yeah. If I was the superstar in the relationship and I have fans, it's tough. Like you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like if my counterpart was a very famous like tennis player or like exotic dancer, I would kind of be stuck in this situation where they may take a lot of photos with fans. As much as I may not like it, I can't do nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? They are fans. I have to respect that. I signed up for taking a step back when this moment comes. Just hope it doesn't come as often as I don't want it to, but I would have to understand, especially if she's paying all the bills. You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, hey, make sure you get the good light. Get the good light on her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I got to support. You got to support.
Definitely. All right, man. Go ahead.
So, I was going to go to the next one with quick, before we get it, has the Epstein list actually came out yet? The Epstein list?
Just now. What's up, Sylvia? Yeah.
Shit, let me do my Googles. Make sure somebody I know is on that shit. But yesterday on the Pat McAfee show, he usually has Aaron Rodgers come on, and they have a lot of banter back and forth, mostly sports related, but they might veer off into other topics somehow, some way. And in the clip, Aaron kind of went a little haywire. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Or just I heard the site crash. Hold up. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, no, I tried to look at the list too. I ain't even gonna hold you, Audrey. I saw that shit come up. It said Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, some other senators. No. I was like, oh
no.
Yo, if Diddy's on there, he's finished. I'm sorry.
Shit, I don't even know. I don't think anything can save Diddy right now. Like, it's like him and Will Smith didn't have a shootout.
Bro, if Diddy is on there, he is finished, man. He is finished like that. It's a wrap. It's a whole wrap. But yeah, go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, but Aaron was more so hinting at the fact that Jimmy Kimmel might be on that list, and if so, he would celebrate in a funny or cavalier way, as far as popping a bottle, making a little jokey of it. And Jimmy Kimmel didn't appreciate that whatsoever. He had a little bit of a drawn-out response on Twitter, now known as X, so to speak. But he said, I'll read it verbatim because it's kind of funny. He goes, "Dear asshole, like just when you start any when you start any monologue off like that, It's gonna be gangster. But he goes,
Lynn said no more gliding across stage for him.
nah, not at all. Not at all. He's done. He's done. He's super done. He goes, for the record, I've not met, flown, visited, or had any contact whatsoever with Epstein. Nor will you find my name on any list other than the Cleary phone nonsense that soft brain wackos like yourself can't seem to distinguish from reality. Your reckless words have put my family in danger. Keep it up, and we'll debate the matter further in court. I respect it. I wouldn't even, honestly, Jimmy Kimmel being the celebrity level that he was, I don't even think he was going to get to Twitter. I thought he was going straight to the lawyer. Like, yo, cease, desist, shut the whole show down. I don't care if ESPN got to go to. Like, you know what I mean? He might be linked up with Disney some other way, so he can go that route. But I think he did what he had to do with that. He set him straight. I didn't see Aaron's response if he had one as of yet. But what did you think about Jimmy Kimmel's response out the gate?
I think it was too much. You know what I'm saying? I think it was too much. I feel like Aaron is just he has cemented himself as the bad guy when it comes to the media. He doesn't care. And Jimmy, you're too high up there for that. You don't let Aaron Rodgers bother you. All you gotta do is kick him in the Achilles right now. He's going down. He ain't got to worry about Aaron right now.
Fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, like, if Aaron's hurt, right? Why are you showing up? Look at me, Roy. He's probably just going downstairs to the basement, turning on the lights, hitting a couple of switches, making a quick phone call. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I do wonder how much he's getting paid to be on the show, because there's a budget. It's ESPN and Disney got money. So you know what I'm saying? Pat McAfee has been kind of the only one killing it over there outside of like the First Take show. So I'm pretty sure they let him get a run of the mill. He's the only one I think on ESPN that curses, and with no issue at all, and that's dope. But I think Aaron's getting. I think he might get not as much as he does in a Jets uniform, but he's definitely working more here than he is in a Jets uniform. I'll say that.
No, yeah, absolutely. Right now, definitely. definitely. Yeah, man. All right, so you got national championship, man. Listen, for the first time I was sad that Alabama lost. I was very sad that Alabama lost.
Yeah, I was too.
I felt Gilroy's pain on that last drive, but that last drive looked fucked from the height. You know what I mean? Like from the height, it was too low. He ain't even have a seat under him, and then it was like he flew forward. And I was like, what was he gonna dive 3 yards into the touchdown?
Like, they ran a 3-yard play on the 8-yard line, and it was just like, yo, like, what did you think was gonna happen from it?
Yeah.
You think he's just gonna jump over everybody for 6 yards and just float? Like, you know what I mean? Like that should have been a pass play. He should have dropped back a little deeper, but I know he probably was scared because his center just wasn't delivering the ball at a height that it should be for a majority of the game, and they had to make do with that. But hey, man, shouts to Michigan. They might be the team of destiny this year. It seems like through all the turmoil, through all the mishaps, the accusations early in the season, they've been able to bob and weave their way to an undefeated season so far, and they got one more to go. And right now, for next week, hey, it's the first of 15. Gets it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 2 undefeated teams, rightfully so, number 1 and number 2. The committee might have got it right. Still sucks that Georgia didn't get a chance to flex their muscle in the top 4. But hey, next year there'll be a new format, so we shall see. But my big question for you, my good man, is Jim Harbaugh's brother is over in the Ravens, and they're doing well. You know what I'm saying? And the Harbaugh boys, man, they're good at coaching. You know what I'm saying? But I think Michigan's Harbaugh has had a bit of an itch to get back to the league a little bit. But the college life is awesome. It's been great. The money's amazing. The atmosphere is probably out the window. But if they win next week, 15-0 undefeated season, Michigan at your alma mater, get the natty. Does he go to the league, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think it's time. You know what I mean? He did, especially if they win. You did what you wanted to do at Michigan. You go get the bag, and now you see if you can do it in the NFL too.
Facts. I want to jump on board. The only way I see him not going is if the situation is just it's just weird. Like if a Jim Nolan Nick situation presented itself, he might go, you know what? I'm gonna just wait, see what else is going on. Like, do one more, so I can do a back-to-back over here, and then see where y'all at next year. But if it's, I think it gotta be a perfect situation. But we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So just paying attention to everybody in here, man. Thank y'all for joining. We're gonna jump around a bit, man, because this Cat Williams thing it is the talk of the town right now. I don't know how many people have got a chance to see the full interview or just the clips that are on the internet, man. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, Tanya, he did go. I think was it the 49ers, right?
He went with the 49ers. Let me do my Googles, but I believe he went with the 49ers.
Yeah. So he's got unfinished business. He's got unfinished. I think that was that team. What was it that lost to what was it, the shit, I can't remember, but that was the year that the power went out around halftime. That was when they had Kaepernick. I think they had
was that I think that was the year the Saints won.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I think you're right. Like they was killing them until halftime, and then the power went out. It was a long ass break, and then all of a sudden, Drew Brees. If it was the Saints, Drew Brees did Drew Brees things, man. Yeah, but yeah, man. So Cat Williams was on Club Shay Shay, man, and it's funny because when Shannon Sharp marketed it yesterday, he said that interview was gonna break the internet, and it literally did break the internet today. Like every other scroll, every other clip, Instagram, X, it was all over the place. Cannot kill it, full clip, and Cat let the chopper sing, clearly exaggerated truth, but still, Cat Williams is a showman, man. He's a showman, but some of the names that he ran off, like really running on, was Ricky Smiley, Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey. He took shots at Faison Love. I didn't even know that they had beef.
Everybody liked Faison.
Like Faison don't hurt nobody, man. Faison be chilling.
Last time I think Faison was problematic, he was smoky, like, you know what I'm saying? Like outside of that, he's been good. Like he's been great since.
Yeah, absolutely. But I always appreciated Cat Williams' honesty, even if he's lying. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate the fact that he gives blunt opinions on what he think is going on. And to be honest with you, it was entertaining as hell, man.
Hella, Cats is wildly entertaining. And I'm agree with Audrey there, what you said, clearly exaggerated truths. But I don't think he's lying. He might have stretched a story or two, to make a point or to make it a little bit more, I guess, eventful, so to speak. But I think there's a lot of truth in a lot of his raps today, as far as what he was letting go and letting other people know that we just wasn't privy to because we weren't there. But I got a couple of questions for you regarding Cat. Like, all right, he went through the original Kings of Comedy, the whole Cedric the Entertainer thing. But looking back, do you think he deserved to be in that group when it came out?
Cedric the Entertainer?
No. Cat Williams specifically. Like, if he had to be added to that roster at the time, you think it would have been better? You think he deserved it at that time?
I don't think so. Because when I think of who the comedians that I knew like on a regular, I wouldn't have put him there at that time.
Okay, like I think he just missed the wave as far as the movie dropping in 2000. His first special not coming out to like 06. I think it was called The Pimp Chronicles Part 1. And I don't think he didn't get his first real movie role or show till like 02. So he might have just missed it anyway. But I was wondering, like, if he was to go, like, who would he have even replaced anyway? If there only could be four. And looking back, I think Cedric might have got the spot.
I'm going with DL.
DL? Is he funny? Is DL funny to you?
No, he's mid. DL usually is mid. Hey, listen, I got nothing against a black man making his money, but DL usually was always mid to me when it came to comedy. I remember going to see him at AC where me and Shay first went out there, and we were just sitting there like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, And he has a certain type of comedy where I think he thinks he's really funny, but he doesn't tell that really makes people laugh.
Yeah.
And I if I had to replace anybody with Cat, it would have been DL Hughley.
Yeah, DL's a little weird because if you don't make those slap your thigh funny jokes, you have to be very, very good at delivering a punchline through a story. And I don't really know him for really good storytelling and not too many slap funny jokes. So not that you gotta be on his level to understand his jokes, but if I need to be on that kind of level and I'm not gonna get it, maybe you're not. I don't want to buy that ticket. But all right, you would swap, Mr. Hughley. All right, I respect that. I respect. Still a good lineup.
I think the most controversial line in his statements was Ricky Smiley and Tyler Perry are only good actors when they're dressed up as women because they can't act for shit when they play a man. I was on the floor, bro.
Yeah, I was cold.
I was on the floor. Like, what Tyler do? Like, damn.
Damn, like Tyler be catching strays while he's home sleeping, not doing nothing but helping the community. It'd be terrible when he catch strays. He don't be doing nothing to nobody.
But the sad thing about it now, I started looking back at all the movies they were in, and I was like, fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I respect at least what Tyler was trying to do, but damn. And yes, Tanya, with a straight face, like he ain't even flinch. Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy. One more question for you on the Kings of Comedy thing. Listen, the Kings of Comedy was over 20 years ago. They had a hell of a roster. They had, Steve Harvey, Bernie Mac, said DL. Is it too soon for like a remix Kings of Comedy movie? Like, it's been 20 plus years. Like, I've seen rappers sample stuff sooner than that. Like, is it too soon? And if so, who would be the new four for this generation, so to speak, in your opinion?
Ooh, you putting me on the spot. Oh man,
FCP, baby, we ask the tough questions. You know that.
Yeah, I think we kind of had it, but it wasn't named it when Kevin Hart and Chris Rock went on tour together, and then they had Dave join them at MSG. If I had to add, this is tough, man. If I had to add one more person, man, I don't know, man. I might go with Trevor Noah. I think that guy's hilarious. Like, I don't know what it is, but I love his stand-ups. I think he's hilarious.
You know, it's funny. Trevor to me is a funny D.L. Hughley. Like, if that makes any sense. That makes any sense. Like I get Trevor's jokes. Like, the accent is dope. It works for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so. I mean, like I enjoy his brand of comedy, and it seems like he had the foundation of a DL. Like, it was very smart, intelligent kind of comedy, but he turned it. He found a way to make it funny and hilarious and digestible. You know what I mean? So, all right, I like Trevor. Trevor's dope.
Yeah, I like Trevor Noah. Tanya said Kevin Hart isn't funny to her.
You know what? I'm not gonna hold you, Tanya. You're not the first person I've heard that from. Like, I don't agree with your statement. Respectfully, respectfully, I don't agree with your statement, but you are not the first person I heard say that. And yeah, you really don't think it's funny? I can't. I don't know how to help that. Don't get me wrong. Some specials didn't hit as hard as others. I will say that, but I can't say he's not funny. Oh man, that'll just be lying.
And then Lynn said, "Funny Marco." I don't know if he's stand-up funny. I have to see him in a stand-up comedian because and Kat kind of alluded to this, right? There's some people who can be funny in situations that they're comfortable in, but to stand up in front of people and to get them to laugh at your jokes, I don't doubt that he can do it. You know what I mean? Right, Tanya, funnier in movies. So it would be interesting to see him have a stand-up special for, a couple of them to see if he can sustain being funny in front of people. If he can do that, because from his current body of work, I think he is hilarious.
I don't think Funny Marco's funny at all. Like, and honestly, I think he would piss me off if I paid a ticket to go see him. I got a good feeling he'll come out there with a mic, look at everybody, go to the side, pull a chair, all the way to the dead center of the stage and just sit there and look at everybody for the next 20 minutes or some Michael Jackson Super Bowl shit. And just expect us to laugh at his face with no words coming out, nobody to interview, just us looking at you and you looking at us. And that would be tight. Like he might just have to sit there till a tomato hit him. Like, you know what I mean? But that might be, but that's his brand of comedy, the art of nothing. You know what I'm saying? But we shall see. We shall see.
All right. Yeah, man.
There you go, Tanya. Carlos Miller, he's fucking hilarious to me.
Okay.
He's mad funny.
True. DC Young Fly. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's tough because when you're talking about kings, though, like they got to go stand next to Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, and be more funnier and just as momentous as them. That requires, like, I've seen DC Young Fly. He probably is the closest one. You know what I mean? He probably is the closest one.
Yeah. As far as the remix, like, I don't know if anybody's gonna take that whole Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Chris Rock trophy away from anybody.
Yeah.
But there might be a Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly, maybe even a Drewski doing like 5-minute intros to bring each one of them out. You know what I'm saying? That might be the best. That might be the best they got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, Eddie Murphy.
He was before the Kings of comedy. Yeah, he was his own. He's one of the original kings. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's even allowed anymore. He's kind of like royalty at that point.
He said, "Look at Cedric. You gonna tell me Cedric the Entertainer wasn't funny in Kings of Comedy? I thought he was hilarious. Wish a nigga would is timeless, man.
That's a funny skit. Wish a nigga would was funny as hell.
Woke up this morning, I was hungry. Like, come on, are y'all serious right now? I know y'all probably old, but come on now.
hey, but if he's stealing jokes now, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Cat wasn't too happy about that. He said he turned his whip into a spaceship and act like nothing happened. I don't know, man.
Okay. That's a great point. So let's talk about it, right? We know there have been people that have wrote songs for other people. Now, granted, if he's not acknowledging that it's Cat's joke, that's the violation. He was hilarious in Kings of Comedy to me, man. Bernie Mac, of course, hands down. That's why he went last, because Bernie Mac was the man.
Bernie shut shit down. They definitely could have shrunk D.L. Hughie's set to give Bernie some more. That's a fact.
I agree.
Make sure this is not cool.
I enjoyed Steve's intermissions more than DL or said. Wow. All right, Tanya. Like the disrespect from Tanya on this live is getting out of control.
Time I had to send that shirt back, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. She's being disrespectful in the chat today.
We got Major in the building. What's up, Major?
Major word. Shouts again for the New Year's festivities.
All right, with Cat Williams, man. That was. What about female comic? You know who I do? Oh man, what's her name? She was just on a Netflix.
The light skin chick. I forgot her name too, but
Surviving the Thickest.
Yeah, not DeVoe. DeVoe. She's funny though. I like her a lot. She's a very funny.
We got technology. I'll look it up. Yeah, Michelle Buteau.
Or
Buteau.
Something like that.
Y'all know who I'm talking
Simone, I think Simone she's still out there in the street. Simone's still funny. She's the raunchy funny too. She's the kind of funny I love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who else? I think she had her own Queens of Comedy run.
Lunel, Lunel is hilarious, Tanya. She is hilarious. I gotta look up homegirl from Insecure. She had her own special. That was hilarious.
Issa never did stand up though, right? On the sidebar?
Huh?
Issa never did stand up, right? She was just always like directing and acting.
So.
I think she'd have been funny though if she ever chose to.
Yeah, Yvonne Orgy. I'm not a fan of Monique. Yeah, Monique took a. You know what's so crazy? The minute she started screaming out, talking about skinny girls, I knew it wasn't gonna last that long. I knew it wasn't gonna last that long because it's like there's a difference between being mad at someone because of something that they do wrong and then there's a difference between you're borderline like not healthy,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you try to become one of them.
Yeah.
Like that was what threw me off, man. Like
It gets a little weird. It gets a little weird. Like when you're not fitting the description of your situation, it's a little weird.
Yo. The new Dave Chappelle, the new Dave Chappelle. We're gonna get into that a little later. That new Dave Chappelle was crazy, man. All right, so what is it? It's 8:50 already, man. You want to get right into the main topic?
Yeah, let's get to it, man. The real relationship.
Yes. So the real relationship, man. We sent this out in the Insta story to see if any of you knew that you were in a real relationship, and real meaning REEL. Yeah, it's on Netflix, Lynn. It's called The Dreamer. So if you're in a real relationship, what happens is every now and then you trade reels back and forth with someone religiously.
Yeah.
Whether it be on Instagram, like that's all you guys do. You don't say how you doing. You don't know. You don't talk about life. You just trade reels every single day. So me and Kenny wanted to break down this real relationship contract that you signed, but you didn't know you signed, but you're in this relationship with this person, man. So there's the send but don't respond relationship, right? This person just sends you reels, but you never really respond to it. This any type of relationship, it's the person that sends you reels on Instagram, Lynn. So I don't know if you're
she might be thinking REAL, not real, like fake real, a real relationship. like a meme relationship, meme / real.
Yeah, so that's what we're talking about today. So you have the send but don't respond. You know what I mean? So basically, this person just they send you reels, you don't respond, but they're okay with it. They're just they see that you've seen it. They probably think you're busy, and it doesn't really bother them, right? Then you have the send and you must respond, meaning that they see that you've seen the reel, but your ass don't say nothing. Acknowledge my reel. I sent it to you. It's crazy. No, like I mean, like sharing reels with friends or husbands. Yeah.
I'm about to say, don't go down that rabbit hole, Sean. I saw it in your face. Yeah. Exactly, man. Exactly.
Then you have the don't tell me you've seen it already. Just send the emoji reaction and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Like
you got those two. But I think the one unspoken rule for real relationship is by no means necessary. Never, ever repeat a reel within the same chat thread. You might lose a whole real relationship for not paying attention. Like, if you're not paying attention to us, then what are we doing? Like, it's like, what are we doing? I don't want to hear you confuse me with somebody else. I don't want to hear that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like calling out the wrong name at a bad time. Like, you don't do things like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of the no-nos as far as being in a real relationship. You can't do that. He's a high life. He said, like your wife who kissed you 3 hours ago. They're gonna see 300 reels during that same time. There is one more important person. The person that sends the reel and follows up through another social format. Like, yo, did you get that reel? It's like, yo, fam.
Oh yeah.
We're not even talking on this platform right now. You need to relax.
Yeah. They got me with that. You sent this. I'm done. You sent that last week. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. And then another thing, there's a lot of comedy out there. Everybody's different. Me personally, like I have real relationships with just one-ons as far as people. I have real relationships that are group chats that are like 10 people deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but there are a few in your, I guess, in your roster, you pack them in the phones like some sardines, where you got a few people that is just good for the sports theme reel. Then you got a few people that's good for the dark comedy reels. And then you have the people that you just send surround sound reels to. If you know what I'm talking about, dope to you. You know what I mean? But you got to know your chat group. You got to understand people's likes and dislikes, people what they are hitting the heart button to, what they've hit in the frown to, for future reference. Because if you're not reading the chat room, once again, are you part of us or are you doing your own thing? If you want to be a freelancer, we can get you out this group, fam. We don't need your jokes. Like we're gonna find that meme anyway without you. But you gotta be careful. Man. You gotta read the room.
Yeah, definitely, man. If you're one of those like let's push the chat limits type of people, just understand, like Kenny said, you might get kicked out the chat depending on how far you push the limits.
Absolutely. And another, I got a question before we get into the main questions. How many people can you really send all your reels that come across your feed to? Like, do you like your ride or die real people? Like, no matter what it is, the topic, they're gonna either laugh with you, they're gonna cry with you, they're gonna be as thrilled as you were. How many of those you think you got?
I got 4.
That's a good number. That's a solid number. You know? That's a solid number.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have like 3. And I think you're one of them. So I only got like 2.
You're one of them.
You know what I mean? So I got like 2. I can really.
So I got 3.
Lynn
said like 2. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's important, right? Because especially when you see a good reel, you know this person is the person you can send it to that's gonna respond, and you're gonna be like, see, that's why we in this real relationship because we that good. All right, bet. All right, so questions for everybody joining us once again. Thanks for being here. Question for you, Kenny. How many reels do you think you send in a day?
See, me, I understand like the real world is a black hole for me. So I try not to come on every day. You know what I'm saying? Because like I might jump on every 48 hours, but when I do jump on, I'm there for 90 minutes straight letting the clip go. Like you may not see me. Hey, I may not get nothing. You might get nothing from me for a while. But when I come on, I'm sending you 30 joints back to back to back to back, and I'm gonna do my best to reply to the ones that I missed. But on average, if I'm responding 3 days out the week, if I average that by 7, I might get a good 20 a day off probably.
20?
Playing the numbers average, yeah.
Yeah, 20. All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Where you at? What's your numbers?
That's it's 4 people.
You said a lot of traffic.
Yeah, man. Like I'm trying to have even distribution. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say it's got to be in the 50s. It's got to be because
day. Oh, no, you said a day though.
A day.
You let 50 go a day, bro?
A day, man. Because
you
know what I mean? Like don't let me get down the rabbit hole of like people getting like having funny shit happen to them all day. I'm just like, gotta send that there. Gotta send that there.
Gotta get this on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I get this clip.
Gotta get
you know
this
what I mean?
on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Instagram has just made it's smart. They understand the algorithm, they understand how people work. They found a way to get you to send it to all your people right away. They keep them at the top, the people you send it to them often. It's a genius scheme. Genius.
Big fan of that. And it's usually your top 4 to 5 people that you're gonna send to anyway. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you gotta search for somebody, it's a little weird. It's like, wait, damn, I gotta find you. It's like maybe I'll tell you when I see it.
Yeah, that's when you got to question your real relationship. It's different. It's very different. So here's something once again for you and for everybody joining us tonight. Do you send reels to other people that you get from someone else?
Habitually. It's almost an instinct. Like I can't help it. Like as soon as I get it, let's go to 3 people right there. Next, like you know what I'm saying? Like, like night, but you gotta have a fake good memory. It's like, such and such sent me this one, so I'm gonna laugh here. But these other 2 people they didn't get this yet, so they're gonna get this work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be strategic. It's a strategy. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely get re-exchange these memes like currency.
All right.
How about you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. You know what I mean? And that leads me perfectly into the next question, right? See, you ever sent someone a reel and then another person y'all know sends you the same reel back?
Yeah, that might be grounds for dismissal. It's like, who'd you get this from? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got the same chat that you're not in, man. You ain't have to send us. Like, do you acknowledge that though? Or you just let it slide?
What? No, I call them out for real cheating. To me, that's real cheating. If I say, I'm gonna set the record straight right now. If we in a real relationship and nobody else is in that chat, and I send you a reel, and then somebody we both know send me that reel, now I know you real cheating.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying.
If it's really real, show me your timestamp. Because if not, it's like I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't think you saw this on your own free time. I think you acquired it from another party. And you're redistributing. Not personal, but this is you. This is you.
I agree, man. I agree wholeheartedly. All right.
I got you.
Go ahead.
I got you. You ever sent an inappropriate reel to the person it wasn't supposed to get to?
That sounds real inappropriate.
yeah, a little bit. But like if you had a shaky thumb that day when you was hitting a button, it's like, oh shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the person next to my top 3. We don't talk like this, like, you know what I'm saying? But now you're just kind of waiting, like, you know what I'm saying? Now you're just like, damn, they either gonna hate it or love it. So we gonna see.
You know what? I would probably do that to test the real relationship, because I really don't know what you're ready for, right? Like if I've just been sending you, little stuff with babies just having fun or cats fighting, and you're like, hee hee ha ha, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Then there's some wild shit, you know what I'm saying? Like ass is shaking or whatever, but it's funny because she falls off the stripper pole. If I send you that and you don't laugh, now I know where our real relationship is, right?
The tier has just been created.
Yeah, exactly.
but then you get those aha moments where it's like, this the shit I'm talking about. You go, oh shit, you might have just joined my ride or die group. I didn't even know. You part of the team now. Like,
welcome to the club.
I didn't know you react. I got a lot more shit you got to talk about.
After that, it's rapid fire.
For sure. Now listen, you got your work friends, you might have your corporate friends, and you might unfortunately share this same social media space from time to time. Is the contrast as far as meme distribution or real distribution as different as your For You tab versus your Following You tab on Twitter or X now?
I want to say yes.
Yeah.
I want to say yes, because you with corporate people, you're still wondering if they're on your side.
Yeah,
so you don't want
to
any ammunition.
Yeah.
You don't want to give them any ammunition to use against your character, so you're still testing them out. You probably want to see them drunk one time. See, you know what I mean? Get some dirt on them first and see if they're really about it, you know?
Yeah, see if they're about that real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, you might just be more of a gift guy. you may not be ready for the reals. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might just be more of a gift guy. Nothing personal, but you know, just know you're not in the same group as I am.
No, yeah, absolutely. All right.
Another good question for you. I'm curious to know if backtracking is permitted. Like, for example, I send you 5 reels. Wow. You may not have seen my reels yet, but you send me 5. Boom, because you saw them. Dope. I jump back in. Oh shit! I send you another 5. But now you start reacting to my new batch, and I'm not sure if you acknowledge my first batch. Like, I'm the guy that's gonna go, yo, fam, you answering these way too quickly. I need you to scroll back up and take care of those first 5 I seen like 2 days ago, bro. Because those are funny, bro. I sent you for a reason. Like, I need you to react to those. I need you to acknowledge those, heart emoji, whatever the fuck you gotta do. But say something about those before we move on to the new batch. Is that disrespectful backtracking?
Yes. I think it's unreasonable if you send 5 reels back to back, depending on what I'm doing at the time. I'm looking for the funniest one, and I'm gonna react to that one because, like, a lot of times, I don't know for y'all, once you open the actual message, it will actually play a little bit of the reel. So if I can get the reel just from looking at it without opening it up, it's like, all right, I get past that one. Then I get to the second one, third, whatever, right? But if it's like one of them joints where I gotta like listen for a while and they're trying to tell a story, that's a bit of a mission. I may not have that type of real attention at the time.
Yeah.
You got that one, right? You know what I mean? So it's never disrespect. It's just I ain't got the time at the time. That's it.
Damn. And it's like it's your phone, so all you got is time, baby. But it's okay. I know with you, I not to take it personal, but I'm gonna still take it personal every other chat I'm in.
Oh man.
Code switching. I grew up in an era where if you text somebody once, you're very hesitant to do a double text or a back-to-back text. Like you want. Hey, maybe they didn't get that first text yet. Let it breathe. Give it some time to marinate on their inbox for a little bit. Maybe they in a meeting. Maybe they busy. Maybe they fell asleep. But let that live. Give that a good 16 hours before I double message. How come Reels don't got that same code of honor? Like I'll send you 5 Reels. You say nothing. Dope. It's 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, how come they don't go by the same code?
Because people can tell if you're on Instagram, but they can't tell if you have by your phone. I mean, Instagram snitches on you unless there's settings where you can be a ghost and people don't know you're actually on Instagram. But Instagram puts that nice little green dot on you and says they're live, they're here, they're scrolling, they're searching.
I gotta turn that off because every so often, like with phones, a lot of stuff is at the top where you got to go down and drag some shit. If somebody is sending something at the same time, I'm trying to go to the top, and now I'm in a whole nother platform. It's like whoa, no, swipe, back. It's like, get me out of here. This is not the room I planned on going into. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then this is your whole new messages algorithm. It's all fucked up after that. You know what I mean? Now you gotta fake it. Oh,
yeah. That has happened to me before with lives. I didn't want to go into the live. I just was trying to go open a notification for something else. Now I'm in the room and it's just me and the person, and they're like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "Shit."
Sorry about that. Sorry for the wrong message. I got thick thumbs. I apologize about that.
Oh shit! Swipe that quick, man. Like, yo, I gotta get out of here. I ain't even need to be here.
Yeah, no smoke with that. Oh man, you got some beef in the chat, bro. Shay said you don't even read all my reels. Damn.
So here's the thing, right?
Damn.
I am next to Shay when she listens to all her reels. So I've already enjoyed the joke with her.
Right? You heard it audio wise.
I've heard it already. So
she wants you to get the experience.
That's exactly what she says. She's like, but you gotta see it to go with the thing. So I'm like, all right, I'll watch it. Now, God forbid, if I don't laugh as hard as she laughed, I get in trouble.
Big disrespect.
Yeah, so in my mind, I will ignore the reel just so I don't start no beef. But she like, you right, High Life. She wants the emoji back.
That's it. Just a double tap, man. He said, nah. I'm double tapped out for the day. I'm at my max.
I got a real minimum.
You know what I'm saying? I can't be double tapping everything I see in these streets. Like, I'm kind of like my real whore. Like, I don't want to be that guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to be that man. Oh,
yeah, because now I don't respond. Now I'm a real asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't be that guy. You can't be that guy in these digital streets, man.
I'm not trying to be Aaron Rodgers. You know, she's sending
you can't be leaving your fingerprints on everything. It's nasty out here, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, to wrap up the real relationship segment, I got one more good question. What is your favorite reel at the moment?
Bruh, anything with that cat driving and the little boy that's like, a bullshit? Those are my favorite.
I'll be at work with that bullshit shit a lot.
Those are my favorite reels. You could say but the funniest one with the cat driving, and I forgot which one of y'all sarcastic people I work with sent it to me. There was like, when you pull up to when you're the diversity leader pulling up to the office, but they playing Dembo music and the cat is pulling up because that's me. That's exactly who I am.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Yeah. What about you, man? Favorite reel?
Actually, I got 2 types at the moment. I do enjoy the reels where when you go on it, that was funny, but turns out there's 8 more slides in that same package, and when all 8 or 9 of those are all like butt gusting funny, I'm like, oh, this one put his foot in this one. This was like, I only can double tap this once, but just know it's for all of these shits. Like, you know what I'm saying? These always fire. And other than that, I'm sorry, but anything with the surround sound in the background got me hooked. Like I'm falling for it. Like it could be whatever. I don't even know what it is yet, but I'm gonna watch the first 3 seconds at a bare minimum. Like you know what I'm saying, to see where we're going with this. As soon as I see the tape going up, we go, oh shit. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like it's about to be some shit. But yeah, that surround sound and anything that's loaded up was like more than 5 in the clip. I'm a big fan of those.
Yeah, nah, man. Whenever they pull that little boy, whenever that little boy pops up, like, oh bullshit, I start
yeah, D got that one too. When the dogs got the shocked face, yeah, that one got me. That one's
yeah.
That one's funny too, right now. Oh man, yeah, man, real relationships, man. Are you in them? Do you like them? Are you trying to get out of one that you can't avoid? Let us know, man. She keeps seeing them in memes, but ain't none of these shits hidden. What am I supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
No.
What's up, Nola? Yeah, man. Listen, it's perfect that Nola's here, man. We want to thank everybody that has checked out our guest appearance on the Nola Row Experience podcast, man. Make sure you go check it out after we log off. If you haven't yet, episode 19, Gender Wars, man. It was an awesome time on there, for real.
Big fun. Good vibes.
Absolutely. All right, brother. So let's talk about some TV shows and music recommendations, man. It's a lot of comedy specials on Netflix.
Yes. Did you catch the Dave Chappelle Dreamer one yet?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I caught that early Sunday morning with my coffee. I enjoyed it a lot. His storytelling, I think, is what sets him apart from everybody else. Like the ability to deliver a punchline at the end of that. It's always good. Like I didn't want to laugh as hard as I did at the handicap one, but I did, unfortunately. Like you know what I'm saying? When he ran and sat back down and did the thing, I had to pause it. I had to walk away and do some shit real quick. I was like, nah, I shouldn't be laughing as hard. You know what I mean? But his ability to deliver jokes is always top notch. I'm a big fan of his.
Yeah, man, we gotta appreciate Dave Chappelle, man, and I think I saw somebody say this, and it's very interesting to think about. If we can talk about every other community in this world, we should be able to talk about every community in this world, right? If everybody wants to be acknowledged, if everybody wants to be respected, what better way than to know that you've been accepted than for someone like Dave Chappelle to talk about you, right? I mean, it's really, really crazy how he's able to bring that raw transparency of what comedy is into the live storytelling. And then if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil the ending for you, but the ending all the way through the credits connects everything that he was talking about throughout the special. So before you judge Dave, go listen to it, watch it all the way till the end, and then you'll get it, man.
I did see the Trevor Noah. I saw like the quick 60-second clip. I was like, ooh, I got to go back and watch his. But I did not get a chance to see his yet. Did you see it?
You're gonna say I saw the Noah, but I saw the clip.
You know how you go through the trailer. I didn't even know he had a new one. I wasn't ready for it. I just didn't have time for it at that moment when I seen it. I was like, damn, I'll get back to it. I never got back to it yet, but it's definitely my watch list.
Yeah, Trevor Noah, I think it was High Life that said it earlier. He's the intelligent comedian, right? He brings that sense of, I know what I'm talking about from a world perspective, but I'm going to make fun of all of it. And he really got into his German roots and really, really tied in a lot of like worldly stuff. But it was hilarious. I think you all should definitely check it out, man. And then the last one, man, Ricky Gervais. He always has a very like dry sense of comedy, but it's funny because nobody's off limits. He is literally like a white version of Dave Chappelle. You know what I mean? Like he will talk about anything. You know what I mean? Anything. Yeah, Nola, we was just talking about Cat earlier, man. It's tickling people. It's firing shots at people. Like it's pretty much owning social media right now.
Cat wins, man. He's loud. He's short. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love that combo.
Yeah. But since you're here, Nola, I know you posted this in your story. Rebel Moon Part 1 was actually not that bad.
It was really good. I saw that. I saw that. It took me 2 days, but I saw that one. That was that was good. I liked it. I liked it. But there's a part when I was watching it, then I fell asleep and woke up in the black guys. And I was like, whoa, I missed something. Like, stop this. Stop this.
It was really. I'm interested in part 2. You know what I mean? I'm interested in part 2. And yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I needed more from Rebel Moon.
It's part 1. It's part 1. Like, it's like, oh man, don't go on a date and say no champagne. He said, this is the appetizer. These are the chips.
No champagne.
They didn't bring the sauce out yet. Like, Jesus.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Gran Turismo was actually really good.
Well, that's the race car movie. I didn't see that one. It was good though.
Yeah. Gran Turismo was actually really, really good. You know, and if you don't know, it's a true story. You know what I mean, about someone who's actually playing the game and actually became an actual race car driver, and it gets into like some real life shit about how people really tried to clown the guys who were at home gaming so much that now gaming is like this probably billion-dollar industry at this point, and this person turned it into some real life shit, man. Like, that's dope.
Nice.
Yeah. Lioness was good. Lioness was really good. I think that's on Amazon. With Zoe Saldana. She makes everything good. I don't think there's a bad movie she's ever made.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen the first episode, loved it. Then something happened. I never got back to it. I don't know what the fuck happened after that. Like, I seen the first. I'm sorry. Like,
really,
bro,
really.
It's rough, man.
I think everybody knows you by now, bro. This season happened.
Something should be happening, man. Like, that's all I got, man. I'm like, that was good. It was good, right? You liked it? Yeah. We like that. Yeah. And then, like, it'd be Sunday again. We were like, what happened? Football, get out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't know. It should be crazy. But it was definitely my watch list to watch the rest of that season for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Good on paper. This is actually an old movie that was on Netflix, but you know, we ran through all the new stuff, so we were looking for old funny stuff. And it's actually supposed to be a hilarious true story about this comedian that got catfished at the airport and then found out all this crazy shit about dude as she starts dating him. So if you haven't seen that, go on Netflix. It's called Good on Paper. Hilarious, man. Yeah.
I got some shit for the watch list. You know what I'm saying?
And I think when you talked about this, like, and this is why it's for me, if a girl would have came up to me to try to holler at me, I'd be very cautious because it's like, all right, what you want? You know,
you have no other options. What we talking about right now?
Yeah, absolutely. On Max, there's this show called Bookie. Hilarious.
Okay.
Go check that out.
I wasn't sure Bookie if it took like a thriller kind of road, but it's a comedy.
Yeah, it's a comedy drama. You know what I mean? I mean the title is literally self-explanatory, right? They're bookies, but you know they're getting into all this crazy shit. So this is right before like gambling became legal. You know what I mean? So it's interesting how they're talking about being bookies in the street before it actually became legal with like online gaming and all that. You guys like Rebel Moon? Not sure if I can trust your recommendations. Hey, listen, it's all about your taste.
Oh no,
your taste.
Just when you think you know somebody, they go Nola. Oh man, just when you think you know somebody. I ain't gonna lie, I've hated this cartoon my entire life. From like 2000 on. I'm not sure when it came out. South Park. In the first 20 seasons or so, there was a kid named Kenny that died every fucking episode. I hated the show. There's no point in me getting into that. You know what I mean? But they had this thing on Paramount Plus that was called, it was simply called like Not for Kids. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I got into that, and it's a funny take on a student's parent having an OnlyFans account and like the school finding out about it to some capacity, and now they're trying to unravel the truth behind OnlyFans and what content creators are really the goal and the purpose of who's behind them. It's only like 40 minutes, so it was like a real movie time, but it was like a funny episode. But I appreciate it. I know why I hate the show still, but they had some really good. Kenny wasn't in it at all, so I guess he died for real. But I liked it. It was entertaining.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, cool. All right, so some closing thoughts before we get up out of here, man. I think there was a very awkward moment this week. I don't know if any of y'all watched First Take, but Dan Orlovsky, he's one of the analysts that's usually on there. He was sniffing Molly Quirum's shoe and eating floor cakes. I'm not sure if that's going to turn into, some type of 30 for 30 a couple of years from now where Molly just tells all about being on First Take, but that was weird.
That was weird. I believe his plea to that, like they were brand new shoes, if that makes it any better. But why he has a new box of shoes outside that aren't his? There's too many questions to be asked. So I think he should have just kept that for the green room. I don't think that should have been on camera whatsoever.
Yeah, if I ever smelled a female shoe on national TV, I think my wife would throw me out a window.
Yeah, there's no way of justifying that. Like, what joke is it? Where's the joke? Like, where's the joke? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know we're here to be funny, but where's the joke in this?
Yeah.
Like, unless it was funky and you made a funky face, but it almost looked like kind of fake enjoyed it. But hey, if it's that new shoe smell, hey, I'm a victim. I do that sometimes when I get new pair of shoes. It's been a while, but yeah, I might smell the Sogo. Nobody fuck these shit. Great. You know what I mean? Like, it's good to get that new shoe smell, but that's usually my shoe. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've never done that with another person's footwear. Very disgusting.
And another one I don't have here, but I just remembered, they had pictures of Kanye's wife, I'm not sure what she is, where she's wearing, I guess, some pretty provocative stuff. And my only concern, man, is that 10 years from now, she don't tell us that Kanye forced her to wear this shit, because it's screaming like blink twice in her pictures. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, she need help. But hey, Kanye let her know it's 1,000 views and just one of me. So I think she's just there for the ride, see where she can go beyond this at some point. I'm just not sure how long this roller coaster is going to be for her, but she's going to take as many photo ops and opportunities as she possibly could. Yeah, but she definitely is in a blink twice situation.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Let's see what High Life said. Yeah, send that to us, High Life. That's not ringing a bell, man. But the last thought I'll leave everybody with, man. I don't know if anybody follows Santana's barbershop, but it's very interesting, man. It's haircut with a lap dance, and they started in DR, very lit out there, very popular place, and they just opened up, I believe, the 26th of December, a spot in Uptown. I think it's a 200 Audubon Avenue West, 175th Street. And I mention this because I love the idea. I think it's genius. I'm just concerned about how many relationships they're trying to ruin, and I'll tell you why. Ladies, you used to be worried about your man just going to the strip club, right? You knew if you went to the strip club, this would be a thing. This is a barbershop. Niggas ain't coming home. As soon as they start selling hookah out of there, y'all ain't seeing them niggas again. And it's winter right now over there. Wait till it gets hot. I don't know if y'all been to like Dykeman or Uptown in the summer. Outside is the party. They don't got to go to no club. They don't got to do none of that. They come right outside with the hookah and the chairs, and they have themselves a good old time. So that place, I wish everybody the best that lives in that area, because that shit is wild. Wow.
I'm just nervous about my shape up. Like, I don't want the shaking to start at the wrong time. I'm like, baby, could you wait for 1 second? I can't move my lip at all. You gotta wait. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, But shit, I say all that to say this. When are we setting appointments to get quick shape ups? So it's like, I mean, at some point we gotta do that. You know what I mean? But it has to be an experiment at a bare minimum. But yeah, I'm not. No, I'm just curious to know at the end as far as tips. Like now, I give my customary little $10 to $15 to my barber. You know what I'm saying? That's you can get that on top of the cut. That's my guy. Thanks for hooking me up. But is there an additional fee for this? Is this just eye candy? Is like, is that cover charge now to get into the barbershop? Like, what's going? I want to know a little bit more specifics for our shop because I'm curious on how much money I should bring and how much I shouldn't bring with me. You know what I mean? I just don't want to get caught up in the situation.
Yeah, so I think you got to bring anywhere between 125, 150. I'm kidding. I am kidding. I have no idea how this place operates. I have no idea that when you get there, you could talk to Julio and tell him you want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, if you want to go, you just go, you figure it out. And then, y'all let us know how it was. And then, all that good stuff. That's it.
I can see it now. Somebody's like, yo, is Julio here? Yeah. Somebody sent me to you because somebody going to respond. There's 1,000% of Julio in it that's cutting hair. 1,000%. If he's not cutting hair, he is setting up hookah for you as we speak. But it's definitely Julio.
I'll tell you one thing. For Latinx Heritage Month, and I know my wife is going to kill me, right? We try to support Latin businesses.
Okay.
So for Latinx Heritage Month, we will be supporting Santana's Barbershop.
All right, I need a shape up. It feels like I'm going to be doing a lot more than cheating on my barber, but yeah, I got to get a shape up. Yeah, I mean, we have to send a reel. You know what I'm saying? Send a reel. Might have to send a reel.
Yeah.
That's how that go. That's how
All right, man. Anything else on your end?
Hey, man. So I think everybody came out tonight. We appreciate it. Heavy hearts this afternoon / evening for loved ones, of course. But thanks for coming out. Appreciate the time. If you haven't yet, like Sean said earlier, please go check out our guest appearance on the Know the Row Experience podcast. I had a really dope time out there. Got to see the set, and the vibes were supplied, so it was easy to get through it. But yeah, other than that, man, hump day, man. Rest of the week.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, listen, thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? As always. And remember, check on your real relationships, man. Make sure you're doing your part. That's all.
That's it. My man said a shape up. That's like taking short of the Cheesecake Factory on the first day. You ain't ready to try it. You ain't really trying to do it. It's like, come on, man. I can't.
Full disclosure, fellas, they record in there. I don't know if they make you sign disclaimers or whatever the case may be. So don't end up on social media with twin cheeks jiggling around you. And you know what I'm saying, you find out your girl follow the same page. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Listen, if I end up on the premises, I'm definitely asking for the champagne room cut. I'm sorry. Like, listen, I was like, I don't want to. I mean, it's awfully bright out here. You guys got some with a little bit less wattage, like you know what I'm saying? Your mind is like, yeah, man. Other than that, bro, always a pleasure. I'll catch you next time, bro.
Yes, sir. Y'all take care. Love y'all. Good night.
Peace.